Hey everyone! Thank you for joining us for our Made at Home series with the University of Georgia Family and Consumer Sciences agents from across the state. My name is Christina Garner and I'm the Stewart County Family and Consumer Sciences agent. Today I will be joining Becca Stackhouse and Candace Tucker to bring you some research-based nutritional information and recipes about fruits and vegetables that are currently in season. Today we're going to start off with some basic nutritional information about cranberries, followed by Candace, who will dive a little deeper into the nutritional information, and end with Becca sharing a delicious cranberry recipe. Now let's start with the basics. Just some nutritional information about cranberries. They're low calorie, fat-free, and saturated fat-free. They're also cholesterol and sodium-free, and they're a good source of vitamin C. Cranberries are also have some antioxidants in them. They score among the highest of all fruits in antioxidants, including vitamin C. They're a good source of fiber and a good source of potassium. Some fun facts about cranberries. 20% of cranberries are consumed over the holidays. Cranberries bounce. So next time you get some cranberries, you'll have to see if they bounce. There's actually a bounce test that you can conduct with cranberries. And then only 5% of cranberries are sold fresh. So the majority of our cranberries come from cranberry sauce and cranberries in a can. So that's just some basic nutritional information and fun facts about cranberries. Now I'm going to turn it over to Candace Tucker to dive into the nutritional information a little bit more. Candace?
Thank you, Christina, and hello, everyone. My name is Candace Tucker, and I am the Family and Consumer Sciences agent in Coweta County. If you are a diabetic, you may be wondering, how do fruits and vegetables affect your diabetes? Well, the good news is that all fruits and vegetables are good for you in moderation. So this week, let's take a look at cranberries. Cranberries are rich in antioxidants, which are compounds that help our bodies fight inflammation that leads to health conditions that diabetics are more prone to, like heart disease. In just 1 cup of raw cranberries, you get 12 grams of carbohydrate and a whopping 4 grams of fiber. In 1/3 of a cup of dried cranberries, you get 30 grams of carbohydrate and 2 grams of fiber. When you're eating cranberries, you want to try and choose options that are unsweetened to avoid added sugars. Now I'm going to hand it over to Becca, who is going to demonstrate a delicious recipe using cranberries.
Thanks, Candace and Christina. Welcome to this episode of Made at Home. We are talking and continuing that conversation on cranberries. It is that time of year that we start to see them everywhere, right? And Thanksgiving's just around the corner and we're gonna have cranberry sauce and all those things. So today we are gonna look at making a cranberry sauce. So you're gonna take 2 cups of cranberries and you're gonna put them, as I throw one across the room, you're gonna put them into a pot. We're also gonna add a whole orange into it. And then on top of that, our recipe calls for a full cup of sugar, but I'm only gonna add a half a cup. But since we are talking about some diabetes, what are some other options you can add in for the sugar? A, you could leave it off. It's just gonna leave it a little bit more tangy than it may have been. B, you can add Splenda in, or you can add one of those other sugar supplements. Just keep that in mind as you're getting your recipe ready, that you may need to make some of those alterations because of a situation in your eating, such as diabetes. And it's important for your health to make those decisions. So we're gonna put this over here on the eye and we'll check on it in a minute. Let's check on how our cranberry sauce is coming along. Whew, it's starting to look good. we're getting those cranberry juiced out and those oranges, so we're just gonna let it keep cooking a little bit. Let's check on that cranberry sauce that we watched cook a few minutes ago. Whew, it's looking real perfect. So to finish it off, there's one thing we're gonna do. We're gonna take it, and I'm gonna go ahead and dump it into just a bowl. It's already starting to congeal a good bit. But we're gonna dump it into the bowl. And really, it doesn't need much. You could let it keep cooking a little bit more. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a tool called an immerser. You could also just use a hand blender or whatever. But if you were to ask me one of my favorite tools in the kitchen, my immerser would definitely be one. So we're gonna blend it up. To let our cranberry sauce, we're just gonna let it cool. So we're gonna let it cool and then we'll let it sit in the fridge and cool. And now you've made your own cranberry sauce so you can serve it over that Thanksgiving turkey that you got coming.